Okay, folks, we're back. We just won $5,000 playing Family Feud for the SNES. Now, time for me to put my knowledge to the test on Jeopardy for the SNES. Here we go, the Jeopardy round. We have these as our 6 categories. Medicine, starts with the letter U, sports trivia, by the numbers, ailments, and finally, world religion. Okay, these are decent categories. Let's start things off with ailments for 100.
The answer is...
Severe one-sided headache usually alleviated in women during pregnancy. What is a migraine? Ailments for 200.
The answer is...
These connecting cushions stuck between vertebrae can sometimes slip. What are discs? I'll take ailments for 300.
The answer is...
It's thought that after humans gave up eating grass, this organ atrophied and became a troublemaker. What is the appendix? I'd like to have the $400 clue in that category, please.
The answer is...
Disease carried by wood ticks and named for the mountain range where it was first spotted. What is Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever? And ailments for 500.
The answer is...
Illness characterized by swelling parotid glands and protruding earlobes. What are the mumps? By the numbers 100, and I select the category.
The answer is...
The first game in this question is usually animal, vegetable, or mineral. What is 20 questions? By the numbers 200.
The answer is...
In blackjack, this card can be worth 1 or 11. What's an ace? By the numbers 300.
The answer is...
Police precinct Barney Miller doesn't work at anymore. What is the 12th? By the numbers 400.
The answer is...
A race run by couples tied together at the ankle. What is a 3-legged race? By the numbers 500.
The answer is...
Musical about the Continental Congress. It included the song Sit Down, John. What is 1789? No, it's 1787, I bet. So I dropped down to $2,000. No, 1776. I was way off a little bit. So Jenny has some cash again, and we move on. Sports Trivia, 100. And she gets the daily double, and she's going to wager all her 500. Here's the clue. Until the Speedway was built in 1959, the auto races were held on this Florida beach, and it's the Daytona Beach. She got it right. $1,000. Starts with U for 100.
The answer is...
A monocycle. What is a unicycle? Starts with U for 200.
The answer is...
Howard, Emory, and Rice, among others. What are universities? Yes, sir.
The answer is.
Starts with you, 300. A final proposition or demand made by one of two negotiating parties. What is an ultimatum? Starts with you, 400.
The answer is.
In psychology, the part of the mind that rarely has awareness. What is unconsciousness? Or what is the unconscious? And starts with you for 500.
The answer is.
Formerly called Urga, it's the capital of Mongolia. What's Ulaanbaatar?
I spell it like they spell it.
Yep. Let's go with the sports trivia for
The
200.
answer is.
In 1927, the Toronto St. Patrick's took this more botanical name. What are the Maple Leafs?
Mark, you're welcome.
Yes, indeed. Sports trivia for 300.
The answer is.
Field position in baseball in which one can get knocked out of the box. What is a pitcher? Sports trivia 400.
The answer is.
In one day, May 25th, 1935, he equaled or broke 4 track and field world records. Jim buzzes in for the very first time. Let's see what he says. Jesse Owens. Oh, okay. And we're going to close out the category.
The answer is.
Oreo cookie eater whose Palm Springs LPGA tournament is sponsored by Nabisco, who is Dinah Shore. Medicine 100.
The answer is.
Resistance to a particular disease or exemption from prosecution. What is immunization? Or what is immune? Ah, foop. Jim. Immunity. Ah. Foop, 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 foop. Medicine 200.
The answer is.
Term for someone who receives treatment through hospital facilities but doesn't stay there. What is an outpatient? Let's go with 300.
The answer is.
Called the fontanelle, it's where a baby's skull has yet to fuse firmly. It's the soft spot. Medicine 400.
The answer is.
Medicine sold by descriptive or chemical names, not by brand. Generic drugs, okay. Medicine for 500.
The answer is.
Disease whose medical name is rubella. What is the German measles? Let's go ahead and get it to a stopping point real fast so I can let my camera charge. But I'm going to use my other camera to film the rest of this game. So we'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Okay, I've got my camera in the charger and I'm using a different camera now. And we have one category left, which is World Religion. Give me the 100 clue.
The answer is.
First published in Palmyra, New York in 1830, this book was reportedly translated from golden plates. Jenny. Oh, it's the Book of Mormon. 200.
answer is.
This religion was founded by Guru Nanak, a Hindu teacher. What is Buddhism? Foop. Sikhism. $300.
The answer is.
The Catholic Trinity is the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and the Hindu Trinity is Shiva, Brahma, and this one. Who is Vishnu? 400.
The answer is.
House of worship where you'd find an imam leading the people in prayer. It's a mosque. Okay, now the last clip.
The answer is.
Most of the people in Burma, Sri Lanka, and Laos are followers of this religion. I will try my luck and say, what is Buddhism? Yep, so I have 5,700. Jenny, 1,500. Jim, 400. So he'll go first in Double Jeopardy. As I'm off and running at the moment. We have these as our 6 categories for Double Jeopardy. Corporate America rather, people, authors, foods, got transportation, and we'll close it out with parades. Alright. Let's get this party started with transportation for 200.
The answer is.
Term for the detachable engine that's mounted on the stern of a boat. Oh, I think I know it. An outboard motor, yeah, but too late. People, 200.
The answer is.
Pen name of Lafayette Hubbard, who died in 1986 after spending years in seclusion. Who is L. Ron Hubbard? What is L. Ron Hubbard, I should say? People, 400. Daily Double. This lyricist co-edited the Choate Prep School yearbook with John F. Kennedy before he wrote Camelot. Who is Lerner? Yep. People, 600.
The answer is.
This heavyweight Italian tenor doesn't like to sing until he's found a bent nail on the stage floor. Who is Enrico Caruso? Or is it Luciano Pavarotti? It's Luciano Pavarotti. Shoot. Yeah, Luciano Pavarotti. Ah, fool. People, 800.
The answer is.
His wife, Leona, was a self-made millionaire before she became queen of his hotels. Harry Helmsley. Transportation, 400.
The answer is.
The longest of the 4 canals in the New York State barge canal system. What is the Erie Canal? Yep, let's go back to people for 1,000.
The answer is.
Commenting on Tooth Shores, this former Yankee said it's so crowded nobody goes there anymore. Ah, Jim locked me out. Yogi Berra. Ah, foop. Transportation for 600.
The answer is.
The Kelly Act of 1925 allowed the post office to contract companies to transport mail using these. What are airplanes? Transportation 800.
The answer is
Standard color on of a radio flyer. Ah, Jenny locked me out. It's red, yeah, it's a little red wagon. Foods for 200.
the answer is
Southern specialty and America's favorite dish. What is fried chicken? Foods for 800. For 400, I mean.
the answer is
Donut-shaped deli delight from Yiddish for ring. What's a bagel? Foods for 600.
the answer is
Lox, Gravla, and Nova Scotia are forms of this fish. What are salmon? Foods for 800.
the answer is
Often paired with cabbage, this is brisket preserved in brine. What is corned beef? Foods for 1,000.
the answer is
A New York chef invented these in the 1850s when he told his French fries were too thick. What are potato chips? Transportation 1,000.
the answer is
The national championships in this sport were held in August 1988 at a pad in Huntsville, Alabama. Model rocketry. Okay. Next up, we have corporate America for 200.
the answer is
In December 1987, the Bayer brothers of Colorado bought this famous cookie company. What is famous Amos? Corporate America for 400.
the answer is
This type of stock gets priority in receiving dividends, but often lacks voting rights. Jim. Preferred stock. Authors 200. And the other daily double. And Jim is going to go 1,600 on this clue. Here it is. After marrying Eliza Stowe's widower, she had a daughter named Eliza and wrote a book about Eliza. Harriet Beecher Stowe, yep. Author of Uncle Tom's Cabin. Authors 400.
the answer is
Poet whose wife died after her dress caught fire while he worked on Tales of a Wayside Inn. Who is Robert Frost? Ah, no. Or is it Henry Wadsworth Longfellow? Yeah, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Oh well. Corporate America 600.
the answer is
In 1988, this popcorn developer received an honorary doctorate in agriculture from Purdue. Who is Orville Radenbacher? Or Raden... I got it. 800, Corporate America.
the answer is
This French water company has acquired springs in Oasis, Texas, Calistoga, California, and Poland Springs, Maine, and Jenny locked me out. Pettier, uh-huh. Corporate America 1000.
the answer is
This magazine, founded in 1930, excludes financial firms and utilities from its famous list of 500. What is Fortune? Okay. Let's go back to authors for 600.
the answer is
Besides some songs, he wrote only one major poem, Tam O'Shanter, after age 27. Jenny. Robert Burns. Author's 800.
The answer is
Mark Twain's last home, Stormfield, named for one of his last characters, was in this state. What is Connecticut? Let's go with Authors for 1,000.
the answer is
His story, famous for chameleons, is about a real-life friend who played Mozart for lizards. Jim. Okay, we just have the parades category left. 200.
the answer is
1988 was the year of this creature, which traditionally leads the annual Chinese New Year parade. What's the dragon? $400.
the answer is
Parades on this day might honor Flora, the Roman goddess of spring, or a country's laborers. And Jenny locked me out again. Mayday.
the answer is
This had to be stoked up for the performance and traditionally came last in the circus parade. What's a calliope? $800.
the answer is
For most of its route, the Tournament of Roses parade follows this Pasadena Boulevard. What is Colorado Boulevard? Last clue?
the answer is
Annual British parade that arose from the need to show mercenary troops which flag to follow. What is Tropping the Collar? So I have $20,000, Jenny $6,300, Jim $6,200. Final Jeopardy category is World Geography. I will go $5,000. For $35,000, a tour company will fly you to this remote point and let you tour the Amundsen Scott Station. I'll say what is Antarctica. Jenny's going all in.
the final Jeopardy answer is
It's the South Pole. So I'm going to lose $5,000, but that's okay. Jim's right. It goes up to $10,400. Jenny? Doubles her money to $12,600. I dropped down to $15,000, but I still win. Oh, wait a minute. They accepted my answer? Hang on. I put Antarctica. The right answer was the South Pole. But they still took Antarctica, so I win $25,000. I'll take that. See you all for that next game.